think one of the key challenges is just multiple stakeholders who will have a view on what executive remuneration should be. That would be the employees, the boards, the shareholders, the media, the regulators, other employees, and so on. So you're really trying to meet the needs of a very disparate group of people, and I think that's one of the biggest challenges. I think you asked about risks as well. From a risk perspective, I think making sure that you're not driving the wrong kinds of behaviour. Inadvertently, you haven't designed a remuneration structure that drives the wrong behaviour. You want to make sure it's driving the right behaviour. I think again it's going back to that multiple stakeholder requirement. There's no easy answer. If it was just all about the employee, you could structure it a certain way. If it was just about the shareholder, you could structure it another way. You do need to get a balance, and I think we need to consider constantly the short term and the long term, and how executives build for the long term of an organisation, the fact that it's sustainable and will be around for a long time, not just focusing on short-term gain or short-term objectives, although they're important, of course, in helping you reach your longer-term strategy. Well, if it doesn't, there's a real problem. It needs to correlate with overall business performance. There needs to be a direct link between how the business is done and how you're being remunerated. But the definition of the business can be quite complex. That can be the whole group, it can be your own business, it can be a subset of your business, and how you've done. So I think it's essential that there is a linkage with how the group has done overall at this level. It's one of these things that keeps changing, and that's why I'm thinking here. I think one of them is alignment. I think the more that people understand, if I do X, I will get Y, and the clearer that connection is, the better. When it's vaguer and people aren't sure what they're going to get or why they're going to get it, that's not as effective. The other thing that we're certainly working on quite actively is ensuring that we focus how people do their jobs, not just what they do. So we measure a balanced scorecard, people, process and risk, customer and financial, but now we also measure how did they do their jobs in relation to the values that we hold close to our hearts at our bank. And we assess them on that. Their performance rating is linked to not just the what but the how, and so is their remuneration. So we're saying it's that important, the how, and in our industry that's particularly the case, that we're measuring and rewarding against it.